Well, good morning. Today is Tuesday, November 9th. And we do have a birthday. Today is Walt over at Cat on Point. Cat, how come you're not filming anymore? Did you change your name again? I don't know, because I'm not getting any notifications about Cat on Point. But it's Walt's birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Walt. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Well, I hope you have a great birthday, Walt. And tell Kat, get back on here. We're missing her. We're missing you too. Just got back from my walk. Another beautiful day. It's supposed to rain this afternoon, so I thought I wanted to get my walk in real quick. I have to bring Alyssa to the doctor's this afternoon because she's not feeling well. So I have a 2:20 appointment for that. I did my menu plan. I'm having a hard time eating 3 meals. I'll be honest. It's not written in stone that I have to eat 3 meals, but I think if I lower my portion sizes at my meals, it might make a difference. I think, because I have planned for today some Aunt Millie's toast with some holy guacamole on it with half of a cucumber and a tomato with my little bit of strawberries that I have left and a banana, and I'm going to have a cranberry juice with it and a cup of tea. For lunch, I was planning on having just a cheese stick with a Jell-O pudding and maybe the other half of the cucumber. And then for dinner, we're going to have pork chops with an acorn squash and a baked potato. So that's my menu plan for today. I'm going to have an apple when I go in and drink 32 ounces of water with my apple. And then at night, if I get hungry, I'm going to have a sugar-free Jell-O, which is 0 points. Most of my points stayed the same. A couple came down, a couple went up. My granola bars went from 4 to 5, but my orange juice went from 3 to 2. So I did the assessment again yesterday, and I took off the pizza and the French fries that I eat like weekly, because I don't really eat it weekly anymore. And that gave me an extra point, and it gave me some extra weeklies. And I don't know if it's because I did the reassessment or they're still tweaking the website or stuff. But now I get 18 daily points and 35 weeklies, which is doable. It really is. I'm just kind of curious how I had to count for potatoes and oatmeal before, but now I don't. I'm curious to find out how that's going to work. And then I think this is just what I needed. And, I've really done a lot of deep thought in the last couple months. I figured out why I didn't reach my 100 pounds is because I just didn't think I was worth it. I just didn't think it was something I should achieve or will achieve. And I think the reason I've been failing so badly this year, which I know, preaching to the choir, calm down. I know you've told me this, but I have to focus on the direction I'm going and not how fast I'm getting there. As long as I'm having a steady loss each week, like I always say, where am I going? So taking my time, not setting any personal goals. Just the only goal I have is to have a loss each week, no matter how small, is and just trust the direction I'm going in, and know that the choices I have been making in the last couple months haven't been leading me to the right direction. They just haven't. I was too focused on getting to a certain number by a certain date, and then when I didn't achieve it, beat myself up for it, because I thought, you know what, you're useless. You can't do this. Why are you even trying? And I know I can do it. I just know I can do it. And I know I will do it. And so I'm just focusing now just on the direction I'm going, and realizing that if I don't make some changes, I don't have to make drastic changes in my life. Just tweak it a little bit. Small little changes are going to make a big, big difference. And I do think that doing the menu plan, I did the weekly thing and I wrote it on the calendar that I printed off, but I'm just going to go day to day, because I just can't, and you shouldn't say can't, but I just know that I can't do the, what do you call it? No, we don't want you. I get so many spam calls. Let's just try, and I have a spam blocker. But anyway, I need to focus on just eating healthy. I think if you just focus on eating healthy, having that occasional snack or treat. I was too focused on the weekends thinking, well, I have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Well, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday to get back on track. And then I didn't eat much on Fridays, and so I thought I could eat whatever I wanted on the weekends, and I think holding myself accountable to have a Monday weigh-in, which I know, calm down. I've heard all of you told me I should change it to Mondays. I've never weighed on a Monday. Back in the past, the reason I think I never chose a Monday was because it just brought back memories of my youth, because I would always say, on Monday I'm going to start another diet. And then I'd go crazy. And then I'd start the diet on Monday, and then by Thursday I was done. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday came, and I'd start again on a Monday. And so I still, in the back of my mind, had that mind frame of the past, what a failure Monday was for me. And the only reason it was a failure was because I wasn't dedicating myself wholeheartedly into the plan. And I was trying for a quick fix. And if you've been on this long enough, which most of you I think are, or a lot of you, and I shouldn't most of you, a lot of you are my age or around my age. And so, we've been fighting this battle our whole lives. And sometimes you think, well, like I'm 71, Sandy, why are you bothering? You're 71. You've gone like 70 years being overweight. Why are you worried about it now? Well, not really 70, because I really didn't get overweight till I was in my 20s. But 50 years. You spent 50 years being overweight. Why are you so concentrating on it now? Because now it really is affecting me. Before, when I was younger, I could still move. I could still get up and down out of a chair. I could get up and down off the floor. I could balance on one leg. I could do all of that stuff and not really worry. And like I said, nobody knows when your future is going to end. You could die tomorrow no matter what your age. But, like when you're in your 20s, you think, I still got another 50, 60 years. You get into your 70s, you think, I got 20, hopefully 30 more years. And it sounds like a lot. It really does. But no matter what age you are now, think back 20 or 30 years ago to whatever age you were. And does it not just seem like yesterday? It does to me. 20 years ago, I was 51. I thought I had the world in my hands. I thought, you know what, I got a whole another half a century to live. And, but then the next time I blew out the candles on my cake, I was 71. It's like those years go by fast, and the older you get, the faster they go. I don't care what anybody says. It really does. Remember when you were little and you were waiting for Christmas and you counted down the days and it just seemed like forever? But now it comes so fast. And then it's gone just as fast. And I don't want that to be the legacy that I leave for my family, that she didn't care enough about her health to even make any efforts, or at least a small little effort to try to eat a little bit healthier, try to lose a little bit of weight. And I know I say this a lot, and my family gets mad when I say it. I only want 6 people carrying my coffin. I don't want 8 or 10 people. And then I don't want them to have to look for volunteers, because usually people like to be the pallbearer because that's an honor. But if you're so overweight and that coffin's going to be so heavy, like to go, thanks for thinking of me, but I'll pass. How many people are going to lift that coffin? 8? I'll consider it. No, I don't want to be part. I'm not going to be part of that conversation because I'll be dead. But I'll be a spirit hovering over, thinking, you should want to carry my coffin. All right, let's get off that subject. I've been doom and gloom death since I was 16. I've been since I was 16 years old. I'm going to die any day now, and I don't know why I dread it so much, because I do have complete faith that I'm going to go to heaven. I really do, and I know that there's another world, and I know it's a better world. I know all of that. I know that. But I know what's happening right here, right now. So it's like, that's kind of like unknown. It's a good unknown, but it's still unknown. This I know. I know that today at 1 o'clock I'm going to be leaving to go get Alyssa to bring her to the doctors, and hopefully she'll be up. And then you just gotta know what you're going to do in life. You just do, and you have to know. Don't let your opportunity pass you by. And I think I wasted so many opportunities to get healthy and lose weight, and in some ways missed out a little bit on my life. Not a lot, because I never really kept my weight from keeping me from being happy and doing the things that I love. But I was limited. There's a difference between not doing stuff and being limited to what you can do. And especially now that I'm getting older, my balance is off a little bit. I'm not as quick as I used to be. My mind is just as quick, unfortunately. I am kind of quick-witted. I can come back with a comeback pretty fast, which is sometimes not good. But I just know that things are going to start going slower for me now. And I don't want to speed up that process of slowness, if you know what I mean. So anyway, let's get in the house and drink our water. I told you I'm going to eat a green apple every morning after my walk, a Granny Smith. and then get on with my day. Go get Alyssa, bring her to the doctors, and I will show you my food once again today. I don't know if it's helping because we're all having different points, but it might give you a general idea to look up in your app to see how many points it is for you. Oh, there's a ladybug on my phone. Yesterday, I don't know if you saw, there was a spider. He wanted to be on camera. He kept floating back and forth. He's got a web going up there. I know I should probably get rid of it, but I don't know. They don't bother me, so I don't care. I really don't. But let's see if I can get the ladybug to go on my finger so we can make the ladybug make an appearance. Let's see. Go on my finger. Go on my finger. Oh, she just, oh, no, she flew away. She didn't want to be, she's camera shy. So, okay, I will talk to you guys at breakfast. Well, look how colorful that plate is for breakfast. I'm going to use the Holy Guacamole and the Live Smart, Carb Smart bread by Aunt Millie. My quote for today, today is November 9th, Tuesday. I redid my assessment, so now I get 18 weeklies and I get 18 dailies rather, 35 weeklies. My quote is, take your time, enjoy the journey, and learn things along the way. My breakfast for 0 points are the egg, the tomato, the cucumber, the cranberry juice, the strawberries, and banana, I forgot my banana, and the tea. And 2 slices of Aunt Millie bread is 2 points, and 3 points for a container of Holy Guacamole. It's a 5-point breakfast. Okay, we're back from the doctor. She's just got a little bit of a sore throat, so she's fine. But we're going to have a quick little lunch. We're going to have a cup of tea, with some vegetables, and a cheese stick. It is an 8-point lunch. 2 points for my turkey pepperoni that used to be 1 point. 2 points for my cheese stick that used to be 1 point. And 4 points for my little mini cupcake. Oh, where's my cupcake? Get my cupcake. I wanted a little bit of it sweet. Remember, I made these and they were 2 points. Now they're 4. But I've already thawed it and I don't want to throw it away. But I can have it. It's within my points. And 0 for my tea, tomato, and my cucumber. So quick little lunch. Okay, for dinner, I'm going to have a baked potato, some mushrooms, a pork chop, and a squash. I didn't take it out of the shell yet. I still got to scoop it up. Jim's having the same thing, but no vegetables for Jim.
Potato.
There's another half a squash over there.
Nah.
I see. I offered it. It's a 7-ounce uncooked pork chop. I'll probably eat half of it and eat the other half tomorrow, but I counted it for 6 points. I didn't pick pork as one of my meals, so that's why it's a little higher in points. I'm fine with that. 1 point for a tablespoon of sour cream, and 1 point for, oh, that's supposed to be for, why do I have 1 point there?
Just erase it. Nobody will know.
Shut up, Jim. I know the squash and the mushrooms are all 0 points, and the potato is 0 points, and the iced tea is 0 points. So I really only have a 7-point dinner. I don't know what I was thinking. Anyway, 7 points. So I ended up the day with 20 points. There we go. Well, I can't figure out why sometimes it's so crisp, my picture is so crisp and clear, and then other times it looks kind of foggy. Like my opening yesterday looked very foggy, I thought. And I cleaned my lens off on the back of the phone, and so I don't know what it is. But when I film my food, it seems fine. Go figure. I'm not sure if I had mentioned that I had brought Alyssa to the doctors, and she just had normal congestion. So a little bit of a sore throat, runny nose. All they prescribed was Benadryl and ibuprofen. So 45-minute drive to get there, 35-minute wait in the car, 10-minute wait in the office before the doctor came in, and then another 45-minute drive home just so we can run up to Walgreens and get some ibuprofen and Benadryl. But, nowadays you just don't want to take any chances. She's been sick a couple days, so, and obviously Cindy didn't want to take off of work, and so I told her I would bring her. That wasn't a problem. The pork chop was delicious. I didn't eat the whole thing. I ate maybe 3/4 of it. So I think I figured it was 7 ounces raw. I don't know how many ounces it was cooked. I forgot to measure it. But I probably ate 5 ounces of it, maybe. I don't know. I know pork was a little higher for me. The pork chop was a little higher points because the plan I picked, I didn't pick pork in that. I don't eat pork chops that often, but when I went in the freezer, it was on top, and I didn't feel like digging through looking for something else, and so I thought, that's what we're having, pork chops. The kitchen gods had talked to me and said, whatever's on top is what you're having for dinner tonight. So I went in the freezer, and that's what was right there staring me at the face going, pick me, pick me, pick me. So that's what we had. We had pork chops and a baked potato, and I had half of an acorn squash, and then I had some leftover mushrooms, so I put them in with the pork chops. So it was like a little bit of a sauce with the mushrooms, but it was delicious. That little mini cupcake, oh, it just hit the spot. It just really hit the spot. And I am kind of confused, I will admit. I am a little confused on these points because I started off the day with, I thought, 30 weeklies from yesterday, and then it went up to 35, and then today, after I got done with the end of the day, when I finished tracking everything, it went back up to 37. And I know they're giving you points for vegetables, and if you notice, I've been eating a lot more vegetables. I love vegetables. I don't know why I don't put them on my plate more, but I do love vegetables. And it has me back drinking my water. You see it right there? There's my water. That's my second one. 32 ounces. I consider it 34 because there's a line that says 32, but you can sneak in another 2 ounces if you try. But I counted as 32, so I drank 2 of those, and I had a 14-ounce glass of water before I went for my walk. So that's what, 64 and 14, 78 ounces of water. And then, like I said yesterday, I did track my tea, but it didn't go into my water. So, but I think you got to track your water separately anyhow. So I just didn't count it. I drink a lot of tea anyhow. I'm trying to cut back a little bit. I think I'm getting a little, I drink non-caffeinated tea because the flavored teas are non-caffeinated. But every once in a while, I like that little kick of caffeine. And I'm just so lucky that I like my tea black. I don't like any sugar or lemon or any of that stuff in it. So I like it just black, which saves me points. So I don't have any plans for tomorrow. I reminded Alyssa that I'm picking her up from school on Thursday and Friday, and I don't want to have to go in the school looking for her because that's what she does. She gets talking at the lockers with her girlfriends, which I completely understand, but I'm only going to wait out here so long for you. But so I reminded her that I was picking her up on Thursday and Friday from school. Other than that, it did rain this afternoon, but I had got my walk in this morning. So far today it's 7:30, and I have averaged 7,873 steps, which to me is pretty good considering I don't really move a lot. But I'd like to get to 10,000. I don't know why that's such a magic number, but I'd like to get 10,000 steps in. And that's it. Catch up on my YouTube videos. I was starting to watch them this morning. Roy, you didn't answer number 8 right. Number 8 was supposed to be, would you rather be Snoopy or Charlie Brown? And you answered mashed potatoes or turkey. Because one of the questions was from, I think, last week or maybe next week, because I sent the whole month questions out. Which would you prefer to eat? And so he kind of, you messed up, Roy. You messed up. And then I watched Joan and Doug. I always get a chuckle out of them. I love that Ariana, their dog, when they had to stop the tape to let her out to go to the bathroom, but then you could hear her barking like, hello, I'm done. Hello, let me in. Hello. And Doug kept looking. It went right over Joan's head. Sorry, Joan, but it went, unless you're really good at tuning the dog out, it went right over your head. But Doug kept looking like he was kind of telling the dog, don't worry, we're coming. But anyway, and then I watched Tracy over Trials of a Long-Hair Girl. Tracy, I love doing them, but anytime you want them back, they're yours. You can have them. Just let me know. And then who else? I watched Bee's Journey. Kyle's going away to basic training. She's going to be lost without her little chickies. They're going to be gone. Who else did I watch? I did watch 3 of Roy's. I watched the tutorials, which I missed, which were very helpful. And then I watched his tag where he messed up number 8. And I'm going to point it out, Roy. You messed up number 8. Kim had a girl on her phone and Mr. Smooth. David. We always call him Mr. Smooth, but he's David. Anyway, the 2 of them, they always put a chuckle on my face. They really do. And Kim, I'm sorry that the one question just really kind of took you for a surprise, kind of a loop type of thing. But I firmly believe that Noel City, I think that's who you said his name was, Noel, your best friend. I know you've talked a lot about them. But I'm sure that in spirit, I mean, we all want our loved ones to be with us physically, but sometimes the spirit is just as good. Well, no, not just as good. As we say in my family, close, similar, not the same. So, but anyway. And then who else did I watch? I know I watched more than that. I started watching Carrie when I was in the doctor's office, Weight Watchers with Carrie, but then the doctor came in, so I had to stop. So I got to go back and finish that one. I have to finish watching Jones. I only watched her tag, but I got to catch up on her other ones. And then that's about it. Not that you care who I watched today, but I'm letting you know what I did. So if you're new to my channel, please subscribe, leave a comment, hit the like button to share if you think somebody might like to see it. Remember to choose your direction. Don't worry about the speed of getting there. I mean, you'll get there soon enough. I have to tell myself that. You'll get there soon enough because, I don't know, it's like, I'm going to put a correlation. When I'm going somewhere, I can't wait to get there. I can't wait to get there. I can't wait to get there. And it takes forever to get there. But then when I'm coming home, even though it's the same distance, it seems like I get home faster than it was when I was going with the great anticipation. I'm anticipating getting home, but obviously I was a little bit more anticipating getting to my destination first. So I kind of correlate that with how I am. I'm really, really, really eager to get to my destination. But once I get there, I'm going to be happy. But I'm going to enjoy the trip on the way there. So, okay, now I'm gone. Now I'm done. Yeah, I'm done.